Fishing is all about being at the right place at the right time. Last week we were contacted by a bloke telling us that the Amberjack fishing in Ballina is going off. Paul couldn't make it, but this is too good an opportunity to miss. Come along for the ride, this is going to be fun. Morning, Matt.
Morning.
Let's do this.
I reckon.
In New South Wales, it is law that you must wear a life jacket whenever making a bar crossing. Behind us, the famous Ballina bar. But once we cross that, what's the game plan?
Well, Tom, we're going to go out and collect some fresh bait, and we're going to catch some big fish.
I like the sound of that.
So we're just collecting fresh bait, looking for slimies and yakkers. I think we've got a few.
Line straight to the bottom, give it a few twitches, and then on the way up, the fish will just annihilate it. Simple as that, slimy mackerel going in the tank. Now, are you calling Amberjack or is that few head thumps there?
Yeah, I reckon small Amberjack.
Hoggy, 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 hoggy.
Yeah.
There we go, double. This thing's giving me a little bit of curry. It was a bit of a slow bite. It was like it was playing with the bait. Ooh, that's what we want. And then just absolutely loaded. You can see we're using a pretty serious setup out here, and that's because some of the fish are big. I think Matt was telling me you've landed an Amberjack how big, mate?
It was over 1.7 metres.
That is an absolute beast. Oh, that's what we want.
I got a big snapper.
Oh, look at that thing. That is a cracker. Oh,
beautiful snapper.
Stop it, have a go at that. Now, is that your average size fish for out here?
Out here, yep.
Well, Matt's dealing with his beautiful snapper over there, and he said this could be an Amberjack just because it is fighting the whole way to the surface. And this is so much fun. We have literally first baits to the bottom, and he said wait until we get near the reef, and then bang, both rods off at once. Oh, this is what fishing is all about.
Giving you some stick, Tom?
Oh yeah! Got some colour here. What is it? What is it? I know one thing. It looks big. Here we go. We have a huge kingfish. Oh! Okay, get in here, Matt. Get in here. That is a cracking yellowtail kingfish. Whew, man, do they pull hard. Closely related to the Amberjack and the Samson fish. Not the target species, but a cracking fish. Well, mate, as far as first drops go, that one did not disappoint. Great snapper.
I reckon, mate.
I might put this one back, I think.
Sounds good.
See you later. And that is the best thing about kingfish. They fight hard right to the top and they always swim away healthy. What's the go with the snapper?
This fella's going in the esky.
Nice. Interesting fact, Ballina is home to the giant prawn. It stands 9 metres tall, was built in 1989 and weighs 35 tonne. You're gonna need a big barbie to throw that one on. The rig we're using today is quite simple, but heavy duty. We've got a 130-pound leader coming down to an Optia swivel. Off that Optia swivel is another 1.5 metres of a 130-pound leader going down to a big, strong 8.0 big bait hook like Amakatsu. On our swivel, we've also got a 10-ounce sinker attached with 40-pound mono. The idea behind that is you don't want the sinker getting in the way of you landing that mighty fish of a lifetime. So if it gets in the way, that's going to snap and the fish is going to come up strong.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
On
Good
again.
fish.
That's what I want to hear. My bait hasn't even touched the bottom.
Mine's just woken up.
And here we go. Oh, just getting weight. It's important not to strike these big fish. They're going to hit the bait, swallow it, then that hook's going to set. Just hold up there, nice like that. There we go. And doesn't know what it wants to do. It's just playing with it. Quick, mate, get it up because there's a big boat coming and I don't think it's going to move out of the way for us. Now, as you can see, we've got a very large ship coming our way, and although we're hooked up, I don't really think they care. It is vital. If you are the smaller boat, always get out of the bigger boat's way. They don't have as much control as us, so for now, let's hope the fish follows. We're getting out of here. Pull, mate, pull, get it in.
I'm pulling.
Oh, a bit of colour here. I might step through here. I'll pop mine in the rod holder. Keep it coming. Oh, it's another kingy. How good's that? Pass me your rod. I'll back that off. Bring that in. What a fish. It's amazing how these kingfish just fight to the very last moment. Have a go at that thing all day long. That is a fish you would be stoked to catch anywhere in the world. Mate, why do you rate kingfish and amberjack and Samson fish? Why do you love them so much?
Just the power. Just nothing compared to the power these things have.
And they release well too, don't they?
They do release well, yeah.
So you can come out here, smash great fish like this all day,
Yep.
go home, and you know there's plenty left for the next person who heads out.
Exactly.
How good's that?
Kingfish grow to 54 kilos. This one's going back. Hopefully I can find his big cousin, the amberjack.
We are literally getting fish every single drop, and when we're hooking the fish, we're taking the yummy out of gear and just drifting downwind with the current. What that's doing is actually putting us about 300 to 400 metres away from where we want to be. So each time we go back around, mark the fish, mark the ground, and drop right on top of them. Interesting fact, the Richmond River Lighthouse is one of the oldest lighthouses in New South Wales. It was erected in 1866, and although it's only 6 metres tall, its light beam actually stands 35 metres above sea level. Our lines are going back down to the depths. It's really important that when the fish come along and play with your bait, don't strike. Just wait until you feel that weight, slowly lift and let the hook do the rest of the work. Oh, yep. Oh, playing with my bait. That was a solid weight too. Here we go. Yes! That is what we want. Oh, that drag is properly locked too. So that is a serious fish on the end of this line. Whew. Getting any bites, mate?
Bit quiet over here.
Oh, you're on the wrong side of the boat.
What's going on?
Now the gear we're using today, just like the rig, is extra heavy duty. It's a Shimano Stella SW 18000. It's matched with a Game Type J S586 rod and spooled with 80-pound fins braid. Seriously, this combo could knock over nearly anything. I reckon this might be a kingfish, Matt. He came up quite easy once I got him that 20 metres off the bottom. And I reckon he can almost see the silhouette of the boat. And now he's not happy. He's doing some big old turns under there. Oh, and he's pulling string. Whew. Now Matt, you were telling me the kingfish we're catching here may have come all the way from South Australia.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. Tagging data showed us that they'll travel around the whole coast, come up to southeast Queensland to spawn, and they'll even drop 5 kilos. No
way. So we're catching the skinnier fish.
Apparently.
Oh, looks like we might be going to South Australia next. Got some colour there, mate. It is certainly not as yellow as the kingy.
No, we might have our amberjack here.
Yoo-hoo, that's what we want. Let's grab that rod.
Yep.
It is. It's an amberjack. Come here, you beautiful thing. And you wouldn't believe it, just like you said before, that is nowhere near as big as the kingy I caught, and it pulled just as hard.
There you go, yep.
That, to some people, will be a pup. It's still a great fish. But man, this thing pulled.
Absolutely.
Part of the Seriola family, just like the kingfish and its cousin, the Samson fish. They all pull damn hard and they all release well. Let's get this guy back and let's try to get one of those monsters.
Awesome, let's do it.
Well, before I can put this cracking AJ back, you popped a tag in it. What's the go there?
It's a New South Wales fisheries tag, and it's just so we can learn more about them.
That's awesome. Well, this fish is going back. Interesting fact, the name Ballina is believed to be derived from the Aboriginal word Ballina, meaning place where oysters are plentiful. Well, the sun's out, gun's out, or maybe the pistols, I'm not sure. This bite is seriously going off, it's getting warm, and I'm excited because I got a new bait going down. Just you wait.
Every time I put a bait down, always test my drag, because you don't want to lose that fish of a lifetime.
Oh yeah, hold it. Oh yes.
This could be it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, woohoo! There is a lot of pressure there. May not look like it's pulling much, but I'm here to tell you, that is a serious fish. That thing just absolutely smacked me when I wasn't looking. I was just talking to Matt, nearly ripped the rod and reel out of my hands. Oh, that's it. Come on, get up there. This feels like a better fish. And it's amazing. From the first drop we've had till now, we've already been through a tide. The fishing just has not stopped. It has just been go, go, go. Oh, I'm actually looking forward to running out of bait so I can put these guns down.
What do you reckon it is, mate?
I don't know, it hit real hard and it's trying to stay down. I'm hoping it's an amberjack. Now this fish has some serious weight to it. And the pulling power of this game type J rod, even though it's so skinny, its profile is just so petite. But the spiral technology gives it that extra high power all the way to the tip. Man, it feels good.
How's it going, mate?
Oh, it's given me some hurt. I've just backed the drag off like you told me earlier. Here we go, we got a bit of colour here. What is it? I have no idea. It's not. I think. Oh! Look at the size of that! Have you ever caught a big cod out here?
No, I haven't.
Mate, that thing is a horse. Can you grab my rod, please?
Yep.
Now I'm going to be very careful because he might have some spikes. That is a serious fish. Look at the mouth on this thing. Mate, that is what you would call a serious fish. We're going to get rid of this hook and sinker and rod and reel and give you a look at this monster from the deep. Well, Matt, have you ever seen a monster like this come up from the depths out here?
No, not out here, mate.
That is a cracking fish. I just gave my mate Google a call. He reckons it's a black cod. They're actually protected in these waters and they're also found in New Zealand. I think we get a quick photo and put this awesome fish back.
Awesome, let's do it. Fish
Fish that are this special are worth taking the time to make sure they go back healthy. What we've actually done is vented the fish, got rid of all the air in its air bladder, and we've got the bogers on, just swimming it until it starts to kick. Once it's kicking, we'll release and watch this monster swim back down to the depths to do its thing. And he's gone down. What an epic, epic fish. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, he's still there. Yep, there he is.
Oh.
Came back for it.
Mate, I'll get my line up, clear the way. I'll come give you a hand. That looks like a solid fish.
Yeah, mate.
Come on, mate, turn his head. Get him up. I want to see this fish.
Same.
Woohoo! I'm here, mate. Don't worry about it. He's fighting the whole way to the top.
Yeah.
That might mean he's part of the Cereola family.
Oh, my arms are burning, mate. This fish is heavy.
I don't care if this is an amberjack, a kingfish, a snapper, a black cod, or even a Samson fish. All I know is this fish is big and I can't wait to see it. Ooh. Oh, we've got colour. Could it be the monster we've been looking for? Man, wasn't that first? You didn't even know it was hooked, and then it just turned and ran. Oh, it might be a big kingy. Oh,
it is.
Have a go at this thing. Look at the shoulders on it. Bring it here. That is a beast. Look at this. Mate, put your rod down, you can hold your fish. That is a cracking fish by any standard. Matt might look like he's struggling. This fish isn't that long lengthwise, but when you look at the shoulders on this fish, you know why they pull so hard. They are just a ball of muscle and they've got some serious weight to them.
Well, Tom, you glad I messaged you on Instagram?
Glad is an understatement. I am stoked. Today was epic, mate. Those kingfish, man, they pull hard. The amberjack pulled even harder and it was half the size. And how special was that cod?
I reckon. Beautiful fish.
If you want to see more epic fish, follow this bloke on Instagram because he catches plenty. Matt, I've got one word. Cheers.